Where's your glasses? You can't sit there without glasses.
Okay. This is my audience. Tell me when you can see everybody. Somebody talk to me.
Daddy, you're covering.
Hello. Can you see everybody?
Yeah, except for Anna.
Can you see her now?
Yes.
All right. Okay, my name is Christina Cole, and today I am giving a speech called Addiction, Choice, or a Disease. Addiction is thought by some to be a disease, an actual real-life illness. There are those who feel that it is a choice made by the individual themselves. Today, I am going to try and show you that addiction is a real disease and should be treated as such. Addiction is not only limited to drug and alcohol abuse. There are really a great deal of things that people can become addicted to. For example, people can become addicted to sex, gambling, video games, shopping, food. The list is virtually endless. You can become addicted to almost anything. Although the disease of addiction is not only limited to drug and alcohol abuse, this is the addictive behavior that I would like to discuss with you today. The formal definition for the word addiction is a state characterized by compulsive engagement in rewarding stimuli, despite adverse consequences, as stated in wikipedia.org. Let me correct that. That is the formal definition, not word. Only 2 addictions are recognized as disabilities by the DSM-5. Those 2 are substance abuse and gambling, per wikipedia.org. DSM-5 stands for Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition. If you have a family history of drug or alcohol abuse, then you are a much higher risk for addiction yourself. It has been said that drug addiction is 80% psychological. The other 20% can be physical dependence. This is where your body becomes dependent on a chemical. Without it, you will more than likely experience withdrawal symptoms, such as tremors, headaches, chills, sweats, vomiting, diarrhea, irritability, anxiety, seizures, and many, many more. One example I will use is heroin addiction. Those who are addicted to heroin begin to use over and over repeatedly because they fear their withdrawal symptoms, which are much like the flu but 50 times worse than your average flu, so they'll use to prevent from feeling ill. It seems that at the present time, our very own community is riddled by heroin addiction. This is no longer limited to the so-called bad neighborhoods anymore. This epidemic has spread throughout the suburbs. A lot of our own middle-class and upper-class neighborhoods are now overrun by heroin. Dirty needles are littering our parks, making it an unsafe environment for children to play. This raises the risk of infectious disease. Infectious diseases are also on a constant rise among IV drug users. IV is the traditional route administered by heroin users. This causes the spread of HIV and hepatitis C to spread between users at an alarming rate. Finally, we all just need to come together and declare war against this disease of addiction. Statistics show that out of every 100 addicts entering recovery, less than 10% will make it. We need to improve this. We need to remind ourselves that relapse is a process in recovery, not a failure. Carl Jung once said every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol, morphine, or idealism. From simplypsychology.org, Carl Jung is also known as C.G. Jung. He was a Swiss psychiatrist and psychotherapist specializing in the human psyche. There is a potential risk for overdose with heroin since our community is literally at war with heroin at the present time. Our local fire, police departments, and local hospitals are providing families with a Narcan injection kit. Narcan reverses the effects of overdose. This has saved thousands of lives and could save many more had it been readily available. The actual medicine in Narcan is called naloxone. This can be administered by injection or nasally. You can acquire one of these kits, overdose reversal kits, by purchasing one, or sometimes they can be available for free. They can be available. Okay. Health department or pharmacy to find out how you can receive your own rescue kit. If you know someone who is actively using or at a potential risk for overdose, then it would be to your benefit to have access to one of these kits. I don't know how long I've... Okay. Thank you for listening. Also, I want to end this with one more thing. Drugs kill the pain and the joy and the hope and the body and the brain, and finally, they kill the soul. I hope you agree with me today that addiction is a disease, not a choice. Now, can you still see my audience? Yay! Everybody down?
Yes.
All right. Now, how do I end it? I don't know where stop's at.